Shoeing regulations, yes, the BHA are going to put this back now. They said that horses should be shod, well, they should have hind shoes, basically. They have to in races. Now, they put this back for a minimum of 6 months. I think it was due to come in on February the 1st, but because of outcry from some trainers, Mick Easterby was one of them who basically said, look, I'm not running my horses in hind shoes. But do all your horses run fully shod?
Yes, they do. I think if you ask 99 out of 100 jockeys, they'd all prefer horses shod behind. It's not a big problem in my life, and I can see why it's driving a few people mad, but yeah, it won't be a problem to me.
I can't sort of fully understand it because I not around horses, not from a horsey background, but are there some horses, because of their conformation, a lot of the trainers are saying, you know, they're more inclined to strike into themselves, and so if you like, you'd want dispensation, or do you not buy that?
I think it's rubbish. Gordon Elliott trains 250 horses, every horse runs the hind shoes on, but I can't stand it, to be honest.
So do you feel that the trainers that were involved were consulted enough? Were you consulted enough before these were brought in? Because that's the other accusation that's been sort of levelled.
Yeah, do you know what? I haven't looked into it enough, but Roger Varian, Stout, Gordon Elliott, Willie Mullins, they all run them in hind shoes. They can't all be wrong.
And the NCF have come out and said, well, we needed to be consulted on this, and that's why the delay has been put into place, because there are some that don't want to do it. But having said that, it's not as if a decision has come out of nowhere, Richard. There has been statistical analysis which say that it's not as safe if you run them without hind shoes, because they can slip going into it, and the numbers of fallers and unseats, I think, has increased because of the fact that some don't run in hind shoes.
Yeah, I must admit, again, when I call, I don't notice that on a regular basis. I have to admit, the point that some trainers are making, it's fair to put it, is that, you know, the welfare aspect for certain horses is actually more dangerous for them to run in shoes because they can strike into themselves than not, and that's what's been put forward. I have no idea about how valid that is. It's interesting that Ollie doesn't believe that, buy that, but that's the argument that's been put forward, I think.
And I suppose, as you quite rightly say, the difficulty has been that not necessarily that a decision was brought in at the time it was, but more that the NCF considered they weren't consulted on it, and therefore it's been put back, and it's just left a bit of a sour taste with regard to the decision, but I'm sure they'll come to a full decision on it.